My girlfriend laughed. You're so insecure. I can talk to whoever I want. I smiled. Absolutely. Then I started talking to whoever I wanted to, starting with her cousins. Her rage when family dinner got very awkward. I, 35, male, need to vent about the absolute circus my relationship became. Been with Brittany, 32, for 2 years, living together for 6 months. Everything was decent until her work friend Nate entered the picture. Nate started at her company 3 months ago. Suddenly, it's daily lunch dates, constant texting, inside jokes I'm not part of. The kicker, she'd get notifications at 11 p.m. thinking about the thing you said today. I brought it up calmly last month. Britt, I'm not comfortable with how much you and Nate text, especially late at night. She literally laughed. Not a chuckle. Full-on laughed in my face. Oh my God, you're so insecure. He's just a friend. I can talk to whoever I want, whenever I want. This is 2024, not 1950. I'm not saying you can't have friends, but texting good night, beautiful, crosses a line. You're being controlling. This is your problem, not mine. Work on your trust issues. Every concern got flipped. I was insecure, jealous, toxic. Her friends started making comments at gatherings about me being that boyfriend who can't handle his girlfriend having male friends. 2 weeks ago was the breaking point. She was getting ready for drinks with the team. Full makeup dress I bought her for our anniversary. Perfume. Just the team. I asked. Why does it matter? I can go wherever I want with whoever I want. Stop suffocating me. You're right. I said you absolutely can. She looked surprised at my sudden agreement. Finally. Thank you for understanding. No problem. And you know what? I think I'll start applying the same philosophy. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing bad. Just means I can talk to whoever I want to, right? Same rules for both of us. She rolled her eyes. Whatever makes you feel better about your insecurity. She left. I sat there for about 10 minutes, then made a phone call. Update 1. See, here's what Brittany didn't consider. Her family loves me. Like genuinely adores me. I helped her dad, Roger, restore his '67 Mustang. I taught her little brother, Tommy, guitar. Her mom, Janet, calls me for computer help, and her cousins were buddies. Her cousin Melissa, 29, is an artist who's been struggling to get her work noticed. Her cousin Dana just started a food blog. Both talented, both needing support. Brittany never gave them. I texted Melissa. Hey, saw your latest painting on Instagram. That's incredible work. You ever think about doing a local gallery show? Thank you. I've wanted to, but don't know where to start. I know a guy who runs a small gallery downtown. Want me to introduce you? Seriously, that would be amazing. Then, Dana, your food blog is great. My company needs someone to handle our social media lunch posts. Interested? Pays pretty well. What? Yes. Thank you so much. Started hanging out with them separately at first. Coffee with Melissa to discuss art. Lunch with Dana about the social media gig. They were genuinely cool people Brittany had written off as boring and too needy. Brittany didn't notice at first, too busy with her Nate situation. But then came Sunday family dinner at her parents' house. I walked in chatting with Melissa about her gallery meeting. Brittany's eyes narrowed. Since when are you two so chummy? Melissa beamed. He's been amazing. Got me connected with a gallery owner. I might have my first show. Brittany forced a smile. That's great. During dinner, Dana announced she got a social media job. Thanks to your boyfriend, Dana said. He recommended me to his company. Roger raised his beer. This guy always helping family more than some people. He gave Brittany a pointed look. The best part, her aunt, Gloria, mentioned her daughter Amy, 25, was moving to town. She doesn't know anyone here, Gloria said. Maybe you could show her around. Before Brittany could respond, I said, happy to help. I can introduce her to some people. Show her the good coffee spots. You're so sweet. Gloria gushed. Brittany, you're so lucky. Brittany's foot found mine under the table. Hard. After dinner, she cornered me in the kitchen. What are you doing? Talking to whoever I want. Same rules, remember. My family. Really. They're nice people. We have things in common. That's allowed, right? This is different and you know it. How? They're just friends. You're not being insecure, are you? Her face went red. She stormed off. Update 2. The next week was comedy gold. Brittany suddenly cared very much about who I was talking to and when. Why is Melissa texting you? Gallery stuff. Her show's coming up at 9 p.m. Yeah, she works during the day. Why? You text Nate later than that. That's different. How? She couldn't answer. Then Amy arrived in town. Gloria had given her my number. She texted asking about good gyms and restaurants. I gave recommendations, offered to show her around Saturday afternoon. Brittany lost it. You're going out with my cousin. Showing her around town. She's new here. That's a date. It's being helpful. Like when you helped Nate find an apartment, remember? You spent a whole Saturday with him. I can't believe you're doing this. Doing what? Being nice to your family. The same family you ignore unless you need something. That hit a nerve because it was true. Brittany only called her cousins when she needed favors but never reciprocated. Saturday came. I took Amy to the farmer's market, showed her the good coffee shops, introduced her to some people from my running club, posted a group photo on Instagram showing Amy around. Welcome to town. Brittany called 15 times. I didn't answer. I was busy talking to whoever I wanted after all. When I got home, she was furious. Everyone's asking why my boyfriend is out with my cousin. And it's embarrassing. Why? We're just friends. Unless, wait, are you saying men and women can't be just friends? She realized the trap. If she said yes, she'd be admitting her thing with Nate was inappropriate. If she said no, she had no grounds to complain. This is manipulation. This is equality. Same rules for both of us. That night, she went through my phone while I was in the shower, found nothing inappropriate because there was nothing inappropriate, just me being genuinely helpful to her, neglected family members. But she also found the group chat with her cousins planning Melissa's gallery opening. The theme supporting family, the subtitle chosen, since Brittany won't ouch. Update 3. Melissa's gallery opening was last Friday. I'd helped her organize everything, marketing, setup, even got some colleagues to attend. Brittany had to come or look like an unsupportive cousin. She dressed to kill, clearly trying to upstage Melissa. Backfired completely. Roger loudly asked, "Why are you so dressed up?" "It's Melissa's night, not yours." The whole family was there gushing about how helpful I'd been. "Tommy, bro, you're the best." "Brittany, why didn't you ever help Melissa with this stuff?" "Janet, he's got such a good heart. Always putting family first." Gloria Amy says, "You introduced her to a whole friend group already. She's so grateful." Each compliment to me was an indirect dig at Brittany. Her fake smile was Olympic level. Then Nate showed up. Apparently, Brittany had invited him to support her cousin. Nobody bought it. Amy, sweet innocent Amy asked, "Oh, is this the work friend you're always texting?" Nate, the oblivious idiot, said, "Yeah, we text all the time. She's hilarious, especially late at night when she can't sleep." Roger's eyebrows shot up. Late night texting with coworkers. Interesting. I stepped in. All helpful boyfriend. Nate's been great support for Brittany at work, just like how Amy and I have become such good friends. Right, Amy. Amy, catching on, smiled. Absolutely. You're the best. Brittany's so lucky. Brittany gritted her teeth. We should go look at the art. During the show, Dana pulled me aside. "You know, Brittany's been telling people you're trying to make her jealous, right?" "Let me guess." "Poor Brittany, victim of controlling boyfriend." "Pretty much, but nobody's buying it. We all see how she treats you versus how she acts with that Nate guy." "What do you mean?" "She posted a story last week at 1 a.m. from a wine bar. You weren't in it, but Nate was. Everyone saw it before she deleted it. I hadn't known about that." The plot thickened. The gallery opening ended with Melissa selling 3 pieces. In her speech, she thanked everyone who supported her, especially my cousin's boyfriend who believed in my art when my own family didn't. Brittany's mom actually said, "Why didn't you ever help your cousin like this?" "I've been busy. Too busy for family, but not for that Nate fellow." The car ride home was silent until Brittany exploded. "You turned my family against me. I helped your cousins. If that turns them against you, what does that say about how you've been treating them? This is about Nate. You're being petty. Actually, it's about respect. You said I was insecure for having boundaries. Then you lost your mind when I started talking to whoever I wanted to. My cousins are off limits. But Nate isn't. He's just a friend. So are your cousins. See how this works." She slept on the couch that night. Update 4. Last Wednesday, everything came to a head. Brittany's company was having a dinner party. Plus, one's invited. She told me about it the day before. "By the way, company dinner tomorrow. You're coming. Can't already have plans." "What plans?" "Amy's having a housewarming party. I promised to help set up." "Cancel it." "Why?" "You can take Nate as your +1. "I can't take Nate." "Why not?" "He's just a friend, right?" She was trapped. Take Nate and confirm everyone's suspicions or go alone and looked like her relationship was falling apart. She went alone. I went to Amy's party with half of Brittany's extended family. Posted photos all night. Great party. Amazing what family can accomplish together. Brittany came home at 2 a.m. drunk, crying. Everyone asked where you were. I had to explain. You chose my cousin over me. You choose Nate over me regularly. I'm done. This is emotional abuse. Setting the same boundaries you do is abuse. You know it's different. Explain how she couldn't. Instead, she called her mom the next morning trying to get sympathy. Janet shut her down immediately. Sweetheart, that boy has done more for this family in 2 months than you have in years. Maybe examine your own behavior. Thursday afternoon, I got an interesting call from Roger. Son, I need to tell you something. Saw Brittany and that Nate fellow at lunch today. They weren't acting like just friends, if you catch my drift. How so? Holding hands across the table, she kissed his cheek when they left. Figured you should know. I thanked him and started packing that evening. Not dramatically, just methodically. Brittany walked in as I was boxing up my books. What are you doing? Moving out because of Amy? I knew it. No, because your dad saw you holding hands with Nate at lunch today. Her face went white. That's not he's lying. Roger doesn't lie. We both know that. It wasn't like that. Holding hands across the table, kissing his cheek, she started crying. It just happened. You've been ignoring me for my family. I've been treating your family with the respect you never showed them while you've been dating Nate and calling it friendship. I'm not dating him. Then what do you call holding hands and kissing? You drove me to this with your mind games. No, I showed you exactly what your I can talk to whoever I want philosophy looks like from the other side. You couldn't handle it for even 2 weeks. She tried everything. Tears, anger, blame, promises to change. I kept packing. Final update. It's been 3 weeks since I moved out. The fallout has been interesting. Brittany tried to control the narrative. Posted on social media about her emotionally manipulative ex who tried to isolate her from her support system, aka Nate. Her family wasn't buying it. Melissa commented, "Didn't he help me get my first gallery show?" Dana added, "And helped me get a job." Amy wrote, "He was nothing but respectful and helpful when I moved here." Roger went nuclear. Maybe focus less on that coworker and more on why you lost a good man. The comment section turned into a family roast session. Brittany deleted the post within an hour. Then the truth about Nate came out. Turns out he wasn't interested in a relationship with Brittany. He disliked the attention and the ego boost. Once I was out of the picture and she was available, he suddenly remembered his girlfriend in another state. Yeah, Brittany was the side entertainment. She called me crying last week. Nate has a girlfriend. He played me. Shocking. This is your fault if you hadn't been so difficult about him. I set one boundary. You laughed at it. Then you lost your mind when I applied your own rules to myself. That was different. It really wasn't. My family won't stop talking about you. Mom asked if you're still single. Am I? That's not funny. Neither was calling me insecure and controlling for having normal boundaries. She tried one more manipulation. I'll kill myself if you don't come back. I'll call 911 for a wellness check. Goodbye, Brittany. I did call for the wellness check. She was fine, just angry that the cops showed up. The plot twist. I'm not dating any of her cousins. Never was interested. They're genuinely just friends. Melissa is actually gay. Brittany never knew because she never asked. Dana is happily married. Brittany forgot because she never pays attention. Amy started dating someone from the running club I introduced her to. But Brittany couldn't see past her own guilt to realize that. She projected her inappropriate relationship with Nate onto my friendships with her family. Her cousins still text me. We're planning to go to Melissa's next gallery show together. Roger's teaching me more about cars. Janet sends me recipes. They've basically adopted me as honorary family. Meanwhile, Brittany is living with her parents again because she can't afford rental loan. Still posting cryptic quotes about narcissistic exes and surviving emotional abuse. Still texting Nate even though he's explicitly told her he's not interested in anything serious. Still refusing to see how her own double standards destroyed our relationship. Last I heard from Tommy, she brought a new guy to family dinner last Sunday. He spent the whole time on his phone texting other women. When she complained, Roger apparently said, "Well, you can't be insecure about it. He can talk to whoever he wants, right?" The new guy didn't understand why everyone at the table started laughing. As for me, I'm good. Better than good. Found a nice one-bedroom apartment. Still help out Brittany's family because they're good people who deserve better than they got from her. Started dating someone new, someone who thinks having boundaries is healthy, not controlling. The lesson. If someone laughs at your boundaries and calls you insecure for having them, believe them when they show you who they are. Don't waste time trying to prove your point. But if you do decide to prove it, make sure you do it so thoroughly that their entire family takes your side. Brittany wanted to talk to whoever she wanted. She got exactly that and lost everyone who mattered in the process. Meanwhile, I gained a whole second family who actually appreciates respect and boundaries. Funny how that works out.